The air hums with a quiet energy as April unfolds for those born under Gemini. It begins under a waxing crescent moon, a slender sliver of light promising nascent beginnings and gentle momentum. The early days feel particularly drawn to conversations not just idle chatter, but dialogues that spark introspection. Venus proximity softens communication, allowing for grace in interactions that may have felt strained recently. There's a temptation to overcommit, to agree to things simply to maintain harmony. Watch for this. A gentle no delivered with kindness will serve you far better than resentment simmering beneath a forced smile. The initial weeks find Gemini navigating a subtle shift in their understanding of personal identity. It isn't a dramatic revelation, but a slow dawning recognition that your perception of yourself has been influenced by external expectations. This realization arrives most vividly in the realm of creative expression. Perhaps a hobby you've long neglected surfaces, or a project you started with grand ambition feels suddenly accessible again. Don't analyze why, simply allow the creative impulse to lead. A small, unexpected interaction, a passing comment from a stranger, a shared laugh with a colleague holds a crucial clue to unlocking a breakthrough in this personal growth journey. It's a subtle nudge towards authenticity. The positioning of Uranus opposes your current alignment and creates a sense of restlessness. It doesn't signal upheaval, but rather a simmering dissatisfaction with the status quo. This isn't necessarily about a catastrophic change, but a persistent yearning for something more. The feeling might manifest as a desire to relocate, to experience a different culture, to break free from routines that have grown stale. It's a call to broaden your horizons and to reconsider what truly constitutes fulfillment. Consider a small, exploratory journey, a weekend trip to a neighboring town, a new online course as a means of satiating this urge without making any rash decisions. Around the midpoint of the month, the feeling of displacement intensifies, particularly when dealing with matters concerning work or career. It's a feeling that you are playing a role rather than truly being seen for who you are. This might involve a change in your daily routine, a shift in responsibilities, or even a conversation with a superior that sparks a deeper self-assessment. It's an excellent time to network, to actively seek out individuals whose work inspires you. One encounter in particular holds particular significance. A conversation with someone older, someone with a history of overcoming challenges, will offer a valuable perspective. The influence of Pluto encourages a quiet introspection. You might find yourself revisiting past decisions, not to dwell on regrets, but to understand the lessons embedded within them. These recollections will illuminate a pattern, a tendency to prioritize the needs of others at the expense of your own well-being. This is not inherently negative. Gemini are natural caretakers and mediators. However, it's crucial to establish boundaries, to cultivate a sense of self-preservation. A moment of unexpected stillness, perhaps during a commute or while tending to a plant, will bring a clarifying insight. As the month progresses towards its close, the pull of something larger than yourself strengthens. It is here that the possibility of moving to a new city or country whispers into your awareness, not a frantic escape, but a considered exploration of opportunities beyond your current landscape. This isn't simply about finding a new job, it's about immersing yourself in a culture that resonates with your soul. Begin researching, not with a sense of urgency, but with a quiet curiosity. Start small, learn a few phrases in a new language, explore online forums dedicated to specific regions. The waxing crescent moon at month's end signals a renewed sense of clarity. Those creative pursuits that initially sparked in the beginning of the month coalesce into something tangible. A piece of writing gains structure, a painting finds its final strokes, a musical composition finds its heart. This process culminates in the surprising prospect of recognition. It might not be a grand, formal award, but a public acknowledgement of your talent, a glowing review, or simply a heartfelt thank you from someone whose life you've touched through your art. It's a moment of quiet triumph, a validation of your unique perspective. The lingering influence of Venus and Earth provides a stabilizing force, reminding you to appreciate the beauty in the everyday. A simple cup of tea enjoyed in a sunlit window, a shared laugh with a dear friend, the satisfaction of completing a small task, these are the moments that sustain you, the anchors that ground you amidst the currents of change. Remember, the greatest journeys are often measured not in miles traveled, but in the growth experienced along the way.